It is a startling thought, but on any given day, over 99% of the world's population breathes air that exceeds the World Health Organization's guidelines for pollution. This is not some distant, abstract threat. It is the very air that fills our lungs with each breath. In our great urban centers, the marvels of human ingenuity, this polluted air often manifests as something we can see and feel. A thick, suffocating blanket we call industrial smog. It is a deceptively simple concoction of smoke and fog, yet its consequences are profound. Born from the engines of our progress, smokestacks and vehicle exhaust, it does more than just obscure skylines. It clogs the arteries of our cities, making movement slow and perilous. Smog is essentially a chemical soup. It begins with the burning of fossil fuels, coal for industry, gasoline in vehicles. This combustion releases microscopic particles and invisible gases, like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides. Bathed in sunlight, these pollutants undergo chemical reactions, forming ground-level ozone. The haze shrouding our cities isn't natural fog. It's an artificial creation, a byproduct of our immense industrial and domestic activity. Countless factories release plumes of soot and chemicals. Millions of cars add their exhaust. Even the energy powering our homes contributes. These emissions mix and react, forming a persistent veil over our urban habitats. The most immediate impact is on visibility. Smog scatters light, making objects appear hazy. For a driver, this is terrifying. Sight distance is drastically reduced, and a stopped vehicle may not become visible until it is too late. This forces traffic to slow, causing gridlock. Railway systems are not immune. Train drivers must see signals from a distance, but smog can blur or obscure them. Operators impose speed restrictions, leading to widespread delays. Perhaps no form of transport is more vulnerable than aviation. When smog drops visibility below minima, operations can grind to a halt. The impact of smog on road transport is perhaps the most widely felt, as it affects the daily lives of millions. Cars, buses, commercial trucks all become ensnared in its grip. When visibility plummets, safe driving is compromised. A driver's reaction sequence: perception, decision, action. Smog attacks perception. The world beyond the windscreen becomes a guessing game. Traffic slows. Sudden braking becomes more common, creating a concertina effect, leading to multi-vehicle pileups. Commerce slows. Deliveries are missed. The city's economic pulse weakens with every delayed journey. Buses face a double burden. They share traffic delays. Their schedules fall into disarray. One delay compounds the next, leaving passengers waiting, breathing the very air causing the disruption, trying to get to work, to school, to medical appointments. Lost wages, missed opportunities, significant personal stress, undermining the purpose of efficient transit. Even our waterways and ports feel the suffocating presence of smog. Massive ships, ferries, smaller vessels rely on sight, vessels, buoys, coastline. When smog settles, authorities suspend movement. Backlogs form, disrupting international supply chains. Beyond logistics, the human element, drivers, pilots, captains, faces intense stress in low visibility. Heightened concentration leads to fatigue, eye strain, headaches. The constant anxiety of collision takes a psychological toll. Transit safety depends not just on technology, but on the well-being and alertness of the people who operate them. There are few places where the battle against smog is as visible and urgent as in Delhi, the sprawling capital of India. In winter, cooler temperatures trap pollutants. Smoke from crop burning drifts in. Emissions from vehicles, construction, industry converge, creating a thick, acrid haze. Visibility can fall to a few hundred meters. Midday feels like gloomy twilight. The airport runs low visibility procedures. Hundreds of flights delayed or diverted. Travelers face chaos. On roads, traffic crawls and accidents spike. The metro absorbs overflow. Extreme overcrowding follows. Health consequences surge. Respiratory ailments, asthma attacks, cardiovascular distress. Schools and sports cancel to protect children. Authorities enact emergency measures. Odd-even traffic, halts to construction and industry, dust control, offering only marginal reactive relief. The scale and multiple sources make it complex. Delhi stands as a stark example of a megacity brought low by the air it breathes. The challenge may seem overwhelming, but it is not insurmountable. Accelerate cleaner energy. Move away from coal, scale solar, wind, and other renewables. Reimagine urban mobility with massive investment in clean public transport. Encourage EVs through subsidies and charging infrastructure. Enforce stricter industry standards so polluters, not the public, pay the cost. Upgrade transport for smog events, modern instrument landings, advanced rail signaling, bright variable road messaging and alerts. Individuals can walk, cycle, ride transit, work from home on high pollution days, wear effective masks. The gray veil signals imbalance, but we can lift it.